Hey, 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 it's your girl, Naomi, where we vibe, spill, and keep it real. So turn down those lights and turn up the volume. It's time for Nights with Naomi.
It's the certain things that you do that makes me think that you love me, but you don't love nobody, boy. You just want my body, you want that fake love, giving that fake love. You want that fake love, giving that fake late nights and I'm looking for something sweet, sweet like a sweet tooth.
Hello and good night. And tonight with Nights with Naomi, we'll be spicing stuff up a little in the kitchen today. I know, as you can see, this is not the typical Nights with Naomi. Today we're in my kitchen and I have a very special guest with me.
My name is Brandon. I'm from Jamaica, and tonight with Nights with Naomi, we'll be spicing up some curry chicken, some authentic Jamaican curry chicken in the kitchen, in Naomi's kitchen, and some shelly white rice.
So yeah, I'm really excited to cook curry chicken with jasmine rice because this is like a really it's a really comfort food that I like to eat.
Got you.
Grandma used to always make this for us
Yeah,
when we was young. Even now, she still makes this for us when we come over the house.
yeah.
So I'm really excited to be able to know how to make this dish and be able to one day make it for my family as well.
All
So
right then.
let's go ahead and get into it.
All right then, for sure. We could do it then, no? Humbuckler. Hey guys, my name is Brandon. We are here tonight with Nights with Naomi. Tonight we'll be cooking some authentic Jamaican curry chicken and white rice, white chili rice. Hopefully that rice comes out chili. Right here I have the raw chicken legs that I'm gonna clean, wash, clean and prep and season. I have my condiments over there that I'm gonna add to the chicken when it's that time, and my carrots and string beans that I'm gonna do for veg. We're prepping the meat. We're gonna cook some curry chicken tonight. So now we're gonna clean the meat and then wash it and then season it. So I'm going ahead and taking all the skin off the meat. So normally in Jamaica, when we're making curry chicken, stew chicken, home style, we don't normally use just chicken legs. We normally do mixed parts, but no, this is America, and drumsticks is cheap, so we're gonna work with it. It's gonna taste just like curry chicken, just like the Jamaican homemade curry chicken. So we just finished take all the skin off the chicken and bust them down into bite sizes. So now we're gonna go ahead and wash them, rinse them with some lemon juice, and then we're gonna go ahead and have them seasoned.
What are we doing now with this curry chicken?
All right. So what we have right here is basically I have my thing them ready and prepared. So now my condiments I'm gonna put in the chicken when it reaches that time after I saute it a little bit.
Okay.
I have some string bean right here and some julienne cut carrot
Okay.
for the vegetable. We got the chicken right here. It's already cleaned and ready to be seasoned. I'm gonna rinse it one more time with some lemon juice. Okay, we have to get it cleaned properly.
Yes, we gotta have clean chicken.
Yeah, Jamaican style. And then afterwards, we're just gonna go ahead and add the seasoning, all the powder seasoning and so forth, and then just get it ready for the pot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. Let's go ahead and get in. And as you're cooking, let me know if you need any assistance. I'm just gonna be asking you some questions.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
right then, for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, I'm gonna rinse it off with the
Okay.
lemon juice.
And so, like, what got you into becoming a chef and doing this?
Cooking.
Mhm.
Honestly, to be honest, it's my grandma.
Okay.
My grandma and my mom. Growing up, I used to always watch grandma in the kitchen like cook. I would climb up on the counter ever since I was like a small kid. I remember I would climb up on the counter when I'm hungry because fried dumpling was my favorite. And I would climb up on the counter and like hit the counter for her to hear me banging on it. So she
Oh.
would come inside the kitchen and then I would like use my fingers to point to say like this. I would hold the flour jar and she would like know that I want fried dumpling. Yeah, and yeah, it's just I just took an interest in just watching them and I learned. That's how I learned. They never ever like taught me or like called me like, hey, this is how you do this. I just sat there and just watched.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I definitely loved grandma cooking in the kitchen, going up, and you would be upstairs or outside and just smelling the ackee, smelling the dumpling that she would be cooking. It would be so exciting, and it really shows how much love I have as I grow up. I really it really shows how much appreciation and love I have for my inherent Inheritance, heritage,
Heritage, yes.
heritage. My apologies. My heritage and everything, and what I'd love to do. So what's the next step? What are we about to do
So
now?
we're about to go ahead and add the curry.
Okay.
You know, this is the main ingredient right here.
Main ingredient. Okay.
Yeah, curry chicken.
And so, do you usually cook Jamaican dishes or any other type of dishes that you cook besides that?
No, I mainly cook Jamaican dishes, but you
Okay.
know, sometimes we change it up. Depends if I'm having an American over.
Mhm.
You know, I'll change it up and cook some salmon Florentine
Okay.
with some garlic scented, some herb scented mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, but besides that, for the most part, it's Jamaican food.
Jamaican food.
Yeah,
Okay.
I stick to that.
So your love for watching grandma in the kitchen and seeing her cook and everything kind of like was your passion and drive that got you into cooking yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Because growing up, there wasn't much stuff that I really love, and cooking for me, the reason why I did cooking, even went to school for cooking after high school, is because it came to me natural. You know, it's like all natural reaction and natural selection for cooking. You know, yeah. So, yeah, that's it for me.
What was it like being in Jamaica and growing up?
Jamaica, it was fun. You know, I don't regret none of it, and I wouldn't trade none of it for anything else. You know, that's the life that I know and I knew, and it was good. We used to play soccer all the time. Most of my toes are busted because we'd play soccer sometimes bare feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It'd be like that. Crickets on summers, and we would play dominoes in the night. You know, after we get up into teenage age, you know, we'll play dominoes with the friends and so forth.
Oh
You
man.
know, we drink and all that.
No, it seems like it's such a vibe, and I definitely have to go one day and see what it's like to actually, live and be a part of that.
For sure. It would be a good experience.
It would?
Yeah.
Definitely. And so, what is your favorite Jamaican cuisine that you like to make?
My Jamaican favorite?
Yeah, your favorite one.
Jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah, authentic, fresh from the start, jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah.
Man, I love me some jerk chicken as well. That is one of my comfort foods when it comes to like Jamaican cuisines.
Yeah.
Jerk chicken. And then my second best would honestly be ackee and saltfish with dumplings. The boiled dumplings, not the festival, which is the fried.
Yeah.
So that is also another comfort food that I really like to eat. But definitely, that's.
My second favorite is this that we're cooking tonight: curry chicken and white rice.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, spicy curry chicken with shelly white rice, full of butter.
Yes.
Full of butter.
Full of butter.
Full of butter. Okay. Full of butter. Yeah, a lot of what we call it? What we call it? Margarine. Margarine. That's what we call it back home. Margarine. Gold seal margarine.
Gold seal margarine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the number one season that we would use is Maggie. Maggie on purpose. But you know, we're in the States, guys, so we ain't really have easy access to the Maggie. So we're substituting tonight with the the Polo. We're using the Spanish one.
We had to use what we had available.
But it's gonna taste just the same though.
Yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
My hands is gonna ensure of that.
And I'm really excited to try try this dish out. My apologies. I'm really excited to try the dish out. And like I said, not being able to always have a Jamaican dish.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to have this and make this. So what? I'm gonna think of.
How would you measure? How do you know?
Oh, okay. So, as far as like measuring it, how do you measure that? Is it just by eye, or you just?
I'm a Jamaican, so we don't. Growing up, I've never seen grandma use like no tablespoon, no teaspoon, no measuring cup, none of that.
No, okay.
You know, pinch of this, a dash of that, little of this, little of that.
Really?
And we use it by judgment. So judgment and discretion.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's how we do it back home. Like in our authentic Jamaican household, yeah, we don't use none of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what is one common mistake that Jamaican people? Let me rephrase that. My apologies. What is one common mistake that you've seen with Jamaican dishes that people do?
All right. So one of the biggest thing that I've seen since I've been here in America, I've seen people cooking curry chicken because I have family that has restaurant, Jamaican restaurant. They claim to say they're cooking authentic Jamaican cuisine inside there, but I differ. I beg to differ. They be using turmeric instead of curry and calling it curry chicken. That's not curry chicken. That's turmeric chicken. That's not. And then they don't even burn the curry. I mean, you have people that cook that way that don't burn the curry before they put the meat in. But I believe like the real authentic style of doing it is burning that curry before you add the chicken to the pot.
And what does that do when you do that?
I mean, I guess it brings out the flavor more.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know that's a part of that bursting flavor that you get when you're having some good curry chicken.
And you bite into that. That's what
Yeah.
you're getting.
Yeah, and you get that little sauté crust as well.
Definitely. And so, what is it like growing up on like a Sunday and cooking in the kitchen?
The best day. So that's when the house smells the best
Okay.
all the week on Sunday.
On Sunday?
Because for most household in Jamaica, you know that's the only day. On a random day, you'll have like parents cooking two different type of meat on a Sunday. You know, besides when it's Saturday, when you know it's soup day. But on a Sunday, you'll have chicken and some other else protein, like either turkey neck, you know, probably some sliced fish. You know, poor people food, but
Okay.
also still good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, growing up, my grandmother, well, our grandmother used to always make this for us, and I never considered it, even to this day, as poor people food. It was
Yeah.
just the food that we had that is just comfort food for us. It's
No
just
joke.
it's just our food. I don't think of it as poor people, but I can see some people seeing that.
Yeah, because even mackerel and rice back home, they'll say mackerel and rice, tin mackerel and rice. They will say that's poor people food. Well, I'm not sure if they're still saying that now, but I know back then they would. And even me, I think I would consider it as so
Okay.
then when I was younger. But I love mackerel and rice.
It's
It grew
really
on
good.
me. It grew
It's
on me.
really good.
Yeah, it grew on me.
I mean, I love it too. Man, you're gonna make me crave some later on just thinking about that now.
So right now, we already had the powder seasoning, we had the curry, we had the minced garlic, our fake Maggie, the fake Maggie,
You guys
and
keep Maggie.
we had our salt, our black pepper, and yeah. So right now, it's rubbed up. We're just gonna have it here for a minute to marinate for a quick minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and start the cooking.
Okay, definitely. And I guess while that's going, are we gonna go ahead and get into the veggies as well and do those? Are you gonna?
It's pretty straightforward with the veggies. So, like I said earlier, my veggies are already prepped and everything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna touch these veggies until after I saute the chicken and it's like halfway cooked.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna add these with some stock or some hot water if we don't have any stock. Either. You know, back home we didn't use stock. We don't have stock. No one know what is stock in Jamaica. Forgive me for saying that. But but yeah, we mostly use water to build our gravy, or we let the chicken sweat. Grandma would let the chicken sweat. That's how I normally do it. But yeah.
And what's a good secret, or what's the secret in making a good curry chicken?
The secret of making a good curry chicken?
Yeah.
Using a Jamaican hands to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the hands. Yeah, it being cooked by a true Jamaican, no half breed, no trice breed, or none of that. Like, yeah, that's the best way I can put it.
That's the best. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way I can put it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead now and wash up. I'm gonna have this right here. I'm gonna cover it, put it away for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna wash up real quick.
Okay, so now what are we doing?
So now we have the chicken cooking right there.
Okay.
We have the potato right here. We're about to peel these potatoes, have them cut up to add to the condiments, to add to the chicken afterwards.
Okay.
Nyomi is gonna do that, and while Nyomi is doing that, I'm gonna be washing the rice and having it prepped and ready to be steamed. So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right then.
So, if you had one celebrity that you could cook for, who would it be?
Nikki. You know, Nikki. Yeah, I've liked Nikki, you know, from a very long time, even since in high school. Yeah, it would be Nicki Minaj.
You said that really fast.
Yeah, it wasn't hard for me to think of that when you asked that just now.
Okay. And what is one ingredient that you can't live without?
One ingredient that I can't live without?
In the kitchen, yep.
Aromatic. So I'm gonna go with aromatic. That's like similar to thyme and so forth. My favorite aromatic, like something that I feel like I always need to have, is basil.
Basil, okay.
Basil.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's a personal preference. I guess I just love the aromatic that basil gives off, and I like to add it into anything that I can add it into.
Okay, so you it's easy to add into any dish. Like it's kind of like
I try to add it into a lot of stuff that I'm doing.
okay,
Just for that flavor, just for that aromatic. I just feel like it makes me feel pleased, and my palate feel pleased with whatsoever I put it in.
okay,
So yeah.
definitely, definitely. And that I guess what would be one dish that you can't live without, or what's one Jamaican cuisine dish you can't live without of that you would eat?
Uh,
That let me say that. Let me rephrase that. What is one Jamaican dish that you can't live without of for the rest of your life that you would eat? Like, what's one dish you can't live without of? A Jamaican dish.
don't want to just randomly say something because I can just easily well and give you an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Give me, ask me in this way, like out of two. All right, let's say ackee and saltfish then. Ackee and saltfish.
Ackee saltfish.
Ackee
Okay,
and
that's a
saltfish.
classic.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like that dish. I've actually a lot of Jamaicans
Yeah.
don't really well depending on it don't
Gotcha.
really like ackee and saltfish. Is
Yeah.
that true? I've heard
Yeah, no,
that.
that is true. That is true. And a lot of people, if we're speaking about in the States, a lot of people in the States, they would say they don't like it because I guess they don't get fresh ackee here in the States. It's
Okay.
always canned ackee. And you got two different types of ackee. A
Okay.
lot of people, they have experienced the butter ackee and it gave them a bad experience and they just be like, nah, they're not messing with it. But you got two types of ackee. You got butter ackee, you got the firm one. I think there's a different name for the firm one, but let's just say firm ackee because after you boiled it and you strain it, it's still solid, like it's still intact.
Okay.
The other one, which I call the butter ackee, after you boiled it, like you scald it to cook it, it's kind of like smushy and all by the time you incorporate it with your seasoning and your saltfish. So
Okay.
yeah, that will
So
give you a bad experience.
so that's the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say a biggest common misconception about like Jamaican culture? Not even the dish. What's a common misconception that people have about Jamaicans?
Um. That's a good question. Not so easy to answer. I don't know, because I feel like most of the stuff that they be saying, because I'm going off with the internet,
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, most
Social
of the stuff,
media.
yeah, social media.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry. Most of the stuff that they be saying, I think it's pretty accurate when it's foreign countries or foreign nationals are saying it. They be getting it right most of the time for most part. But right now, off the top of my head, I really can't say. Honestly, I really can't say.
Okay.
Because we're proud people, and people will most often say that, even with me. And they're right. We're a proud people.
No, we're proud. We're definitely proud.
Yeah, proud people.
What's a do you have like a memory going up back in the kitchen of just you know cooking or just being in Jamaica that you have like a really fond memory?
I mean, my favorite time cooking in the kitchen would be when I just started cooking Sunday dinners for my grandma and my mom. So they would leave me. That's when the time when I was kind of growing up a little bit, so they wasn't really on me to be going to church with them.
Mm-hmm.
So they would go to church and leave me at home, and then by the time they come home, they would be coming home to the food either already finished cooked or almost finished cooked, and they would be proud, and it would make me feel good. It made me feel I don't know what to say, but I used to feel good about that and proud of myself about that. And they would like say, "Yeah, good job. This chicken actually tastes good. This rice and peas actually taste good." Yeah,
Mm.
and that was some good memory.
And you feel as though that kept you going, that really motivates you to
Of
continue
course,
to
of
pursue it.
course, of course, for sure, and also like community friends as well. Okay, sometimes we would be in the community on whichever friend's house we are, and you always have that one person that's the person that's gonna cook.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the chosen one to cook. And I'm always willing and used to be most time the chosen one to cook amongst my friends. And it used to make me feel good too. Because like I'm cooking for my friends, I'm feeding them, and no one complaining about the food tasting bad or this or that.
Exactly.
And when a Jamaican say the food bad, if bad no bumbo clock, that means it's good. When they say, yo, that food that body dog, bumbo clock, it's good. It might sound like the opposite, but that means it's good.
That's a compliment.
That's a compliment right there. Bear
Yes.
that in mind.
So I went ahead and finished peeling the potatoes.
All right, thank you.
And is there anything else, or what's the next step we're doing?
So the next step, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my rice and get it ready. Okay. Thank you for peeling the potatoes. I'll cut them up in sizes to add to the chicken. And yeah.
Okay. Now we're at sip and listen. So sip and listen is when I let the artist go back in time or forward and listen to my catalog, and I let them choose. So what song do you have in mind that you want to listen to?
I think I'll go with Slade tonight.
Slade? Okay.
Yeah, Slade by Nyomi.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and listen to that. But before we do, we're going to go ahead and make this drink. So what is this drink? And is this like the best drink to have when you're making curry chicken?
So I wouldn't say this is the best drink to have when making curry chicken, but this is like a Jamaican wholesale must-have. You know, syrup. You can't go wrong with syrup, and you can't go wrong with Kool-Aid. But we're not doing Kool-Aid tonight. We're doing syrup. So yeah, this is always in the house. We always have this. We do it many ways. We even make like suck as kid growing up. Okay. We would make suck where we throw the syrup in like plastic bags with water and then tie it, put it in the freezer and let it freeze. And then we just have that on suck on that in the summertime. Pause for that sucking on. No. Yeah. Pause as a Jamaican. That's out of pocket for me to say. But y'all know what I'm saying though.
No, you're good. Yeah. But it's kind of like a popsicle stick in a sense.
Thank you. There you go. Okay. But yeah, in scandal bag. So poor people method. So yeah.
But I definitely do remember this drink growing up with grandma. She used to always make this. And how she would make it was just like some ice, water, and then the syrup. It was really simple, really easy, and I really enjoyed it.
There you go.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
All right. So we're gonna make some syrup to have with our curry chicken and white rice.
Okay.
Start off. Pour that syrup in the bowl.
Okay.
When no one say this is not really juice bowl, but we are improvise. You see me? We are improvise, we are make it work. You know, we are yard people, we are Jamaican. We take we Anton fashion though. That is it. We had the syrup, we're gonna add the water. A lot of people like to make this very sweet and have it sweet. I like to have it mid.
Mid?
Yeah,
okay.
Mid.
Okay. So it won't be too overpowering?
No.
Okay. That's good. And it's really simple but so delicious. Isn't that like it doesn't require much. All you're doing is using the syrup, the water, and then you have the drink itself. And what do we call it? What kind of drink is this that we used to?
Just syrup. Back home we just say syrup. And you know, there's another thing that they would say back home a lot: simplicity. Simplicity. You know,
I like that. I like
water, syrup, simplicity, and it's refreshing, and we enjoy it.
Okay.
So we have mixed up the water and the syrup together. We're not emulsify nothing. We have mix it up. Move this.
Okay.
There. I'm gonna go ahead and add the ice to the cup. See you, Nyomi.
Okay. Thank you.
Would you like me to pour you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hey, pray for me.
All right.
Ooh. All right, I got it. Pops, you go ahead. Have that. Okay, this one.
Ooh, I'm excited.
All right, say that.
Okay.
Moments of truth.
So let's go ahead and sip and listen, guys. Cheers.
Is it too sweet?
That's
Pose for the pig, Gotti wanna see that body. Real thick like Megan body, yaddy yaddy. I'ma give it to you good if you fucking naughty. But don't be blowing up my phone like a paparazzi. Shish, ass right, body tight, looking like a beast. This ain't no fairy tale, beauty had a base. Never had to try, get that natural beauty. Always look like this, Beyonce on the slate. Fit laid, big scene, looking like a bad bear. Knowing you that bitch, everyone wanna bear. Fake flights, that will bitch, what you tryna say? Any place that go,
you gon' need a golden ticket just to get across. Shish, dropping all this heat, now these bitches sweating me. Cause y'all niggas got jokes, well, let me see. Cause I can pop smoke, you want the smoke. Headed to the top of style with the spark slade. Outfit laid, been seen, nigga, bad, bad. Knowing you that bitch, everyone wanna be. Stay fly, type of bitch, what you tryna say?
All right, guys. So this is the final touch of the curry chicken, the authentic curry chicken and white rice that we made tonight. And we have some seasonal sauteed blanch veg right here, string beans and carrot. So I'm gonna go ahead now and have Nyomi sample my food. Before that, I'm gonna add a little freshly chopped parsley to garnish it. Now, if you guys could come in a little bit, just zoom in a little bit on this plate so you can get a clearer look, because I want the audience to see what's going on. So if you could come in a little bit for me, please.
Yep.
Thank
Zoom
you
in.
very much.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
And there you have it. Authentic Jamaican curry chicken, white rice, saute seasonal blanch veg. Nyomi, I have your testing fork right there.
Okay. So do I just take a little?
Hey, it's all you.
That's really good.
It is? Thank you.
Yes.
Respect. Not Jamaica, we say respect.
Respect. Thank you
Respect.
so much.
Tell me how the veg are, the texture on the veg.
Texture of veg? Okay. Like you can already tell it's tender the way I stabbed into it.
Let them
Yep.
see. Let them see that string bean.
The string bean?
That vibrant green on the string bean.
Yes, it is really soft. It's the string bean. Oop.
Oops. Does it still got a little crunch to it?
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we're looking for. We don't want it too soft. We don't
Okay.
want it too hard. In the middle. All right.
The carrots are soft. You can tell the chicken's really seasoned and flavorful. Rice perfectly cooked. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nyomi.
Thank you.
Wish you guys was here to have some of it. Too bad.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys watching and listening. If you guys are listening on the podcast, like, subscribe, and thank you so much, Brandon, for having me.
Thank you for having me here.
Well, thank you for coming. My bad.
Yeah.
And thank you, for coming on the pod. Hope to see you again.
For sure.
Is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs?
Big up on the bumbo clad self. I'm out. And I have nothing else to say. That is it.
Well, there you go, guys. The lights may dim, but the vibes don't stop. Catch you next time on Nights with Nyomi. Thank you.
I'm out.